In this video, I'm gonna attempt to spend over $100 on amusement park food here at Disneyland in the great state of California. But wait, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Sonny, you've already been to 3 Disneylands. How many Disneylands are you gonna do? Thanks for asking. I'm gonna do all of them. Already we've been to Disney World in Florida. We've been to Disneyland in Paris, and we've been to Disneyland in Hong Kong. Today we're back in the USA, and I'm here to see if food on the West Coast is gonna be different than that on the East Coast. Also, I wanna see just how expensive the food has gotten here. Just for the ticket, we already had to pay this much money. I forgot the amount, but it's on screen. So what do we do to get back at them? We spend even more on food. I gotta rethink this business idea. Something, something, something profit. Anyways, let's not worry about that now. Let's go hunt down some food. Boom, we've come to our first location. Right behind me, it's called Refreshment Corner. I saw on the menu a mac and cheese dog. Hot dog. When I was young, those had to be separated items, but no more. With Disney, they brought those two elements together. I love it. Let's get diabetes. Hello, could I please order a pickle lemonade and a mac and cheese dog? If you take a look here, they also have a sparkling pickle lemonade, and you can see an even more vivid version right here in my hand that they just delivered to me. Pickle with lemonade. Should be interesting. Let's try it out. Oh, my card didn't go through. That's embarrassing. Cool. All right, folks, we have our first meal right here. We have a mac and cheese dog. It's glorious. Big, cheesy bits of mac and cheese. Loads of bacon on top. There's a dog in there somewhere, too. All of that for $10.99, and don't forget, chips come with it. On the side, to wash it down, a lemonade filled with pickle. That is coming in at $6.99. Altogether, okay, so here's the problem. Since we're in the USA, all the prices today are gonna be something $99. We can't just have like a whole price, because here, if something is $9.99, that is way cheaper than $10. First, a sip of the lemonade. Oh, the pickle flavor is very present. I thought it would be more repressed, like my childhood trauma. That said, I don't dislike it. You can add sugar to a surprising amount of things and make them taste pretty good. I'm moving right on to this bad boy. It's cooled down a little bit. Right there, we have a dog hiding underneath just an absolute avalanche of mac and cheese. Tons of bacon on there too. Let's give this bad boy a shot. Cheesy, creamy mac and cheese, chewy bacon bits, and can I tell you something? I got a mouthful and I still got no wiener. That's phrasing. It sounded bad. What I meant to say is I'm gonna try again, and this time I'm definitely getting the wiener in my mouth. That was worse. They were not really skimping here. They just grabbed a bun out of the bun warmer. They threw in a hot dog that's been sitting in some hot dog water for 4 hours, and they piled on some microwave mac and cheese and tossed on some bacon bits that have a shelf life of about 6 months. This is the traditional food of my people. This blasphemous amalgamation of ingredients that shouldn't exist, but yet somehow it does. It's the same story for America. We shouldn't be here, but somehow we prevailed, and we borrowed a little bit of land, and we didn't give it back. That said, we've got more money to spend. On to the next food. All right, folks, now we have come into the Candy Palace. They have so many different types of candy here. Now, these look like over-the-top, super decadent desserts. And what you wouldn't believe is that inside of each of these is a fruit. An apple. They have the OG right here. Just straight up apple dipped in caramel. But look what has happened to the caramel apple over time. Look at this alien debauchery. The caramel apple has been covered with who knows what. But it does look pretty cute, and it is technically a fruit. So I'm gonna get that to balance my diet today. Let's try it out. All right, folks, round 2, we have our healthy apple treat right here. Come take a look. I don't know what this is made of. I want to rip off this ear. Sorry, I feel like Mike Tyson right now, but I'm going for the ear. Oh, the ears are marshmallows. Definitely not the same as Evander Holyfield. I know what you guys would do next. You would probably try an eye. I'm not going to, because I'm going to bite the side of its head, and I want it to see me doing it. Bro. God, there's like half an inch of sugar. That is the apple. It is a green apple, actually. Then it's covered in caramel. Then it's covered in this green kind of frosting. All of it's very sweet. It's very delicious, but wow, super sugary. Hey, someone just walked by and called me an influencer. What do I influence? I'm gonna take one more bite just because I want to get into its pants. Why is everything sounding weird today? I didn't mean it like that. Oh no! It's okay, I saved it. Pants bite, I gotta say, tasted the same as the midsection. It's very sweet. It's got a nice flavor to it, but I'm not so much of a desserts guy. This is a rare exception. I'm gonna go try to find some more savory food. Cheers, let's go. All right, folks, we have wandered into the Stage Door Cafe right here. They're serving a multitude of funnel cakes. For example, there's this one, the Wild West funnel cake with funnel cake and cream cheese filling. That looks too normal. I want to get this really weird one right here. It's called There's a Snake on My Funnel Cake from the original Toy Story.
There's a snake in my boot.
This has funnel cake topped with chocolate peanut butter pudding, cookie crumbles, peanut butter dust. Even the dust is delicious. Could I please get a There's a Snake on My Funnel Cake funnel cake?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Take a look at that. That's wild. Let's go find a seat and try it out. All right, folks, here we have food number 3. This is
There's a snake on my
funnel cake, funnel cake. First of all, a nice crispy foundation. This is the same foundation they're using for all their funnel cakes. And then on top, this looks like chocolate pudding, but let's find out. Chocolate peanut butter pudding, very delicious. Then on top of that, cookie crumbles. Looks like crumbled up Oreos, but probably the generic version to save money. And then this snake, what species is this? Wow, one of the most dangerous snakes out there. It can't deliver venom, but it will give you diabetes. Oh God, they're so sweet. Topping the charts with sweetness. I mean, it's sugary on the outside. And then take a look, it's stuffed with something. Maybe that's deadly snake venom. I want to flatten out the ingredients a little bit, and then I'm just gonna give it a shot. I am not disappointed. The Disney magic is capturing my heart. Or is that the vegetable oil? Crunchy fried bread, creamy, chocolatey, peanut buttery pudding, and then those crunchy cookies on top. Very satisfying. So that's the funnel cake. What I like about it is that they've made it unique to Disney. The snake that was in Woody's boots, they put that onto the funnel cake, and I love it. Could they just serve a typical regular old funnel cake? Yes, and they do, but that wouldn't be as satisfying. You know, for me, I want to be out here eating actual characters from the movies, and that's what I'm going to do, gosh dang it. Let's keep moving. Welcome to our next location. We have stumbled into Tiana's Palace, a place heavily influenced by New Orleans cuisine. We've got stuff like house gumbo. We've got po' boys. We've got the muffaletta sandwich. On the side, they even have some explanations of some other New Orleans classics like red beans and rice, andouille, gumbo, Gulf shrimp, chicory, and heirloom rice. It seems like a good spot. Let's jump in line and see what we find. Could I please have one gumbo and one po' boy? Thank you. Boom, po' boy has materialized. Boom, that looks delicious. Thank you. All right, folks, course number 4, we have some gumbo and we have a po' boy. The po' boy is $16.29 and the house gumbo is $17.49. Together, it's $33.88, not including this drink. Yes, this is Tiana's restaurant, but I hate to break it to you, Tiana's not in the kitchen. The gumbo is probably cooked in Vermont and sent here in plastic bags on a truck. So we're gonna start with the gumbo. This looks like some pulled pork, some andouille sausage, and then some rice here, and of course, that gumbo all up in here. Let's give it a shot. Okay, it's on the verge of being overly salty, but I would say in general, not lacking flavor. It tastes pretty good. There's a beany, kind of starchy base to it. It's smoky, there's a load of cayenne, and it's very salty. Love you some smoky andouille sausage. Cleanse the palate. Diet Coke is life. So that's the gumbo. For being Disney, I would say it's pretty passable. My bad. I'm looking at the menu. I'm trying to figure out if I missed something with this gumbo. Oh, it's braised chicken. Okay, so sorry. It was not pulled pork. It was pulled chicken. Moving on, we have the beef po' boy, which has a bowl of something mysterious. Oh, I bet it's red beans and rice. Slow-cooked beef in gravy dressed with shredded lettuce, tomato, pickle, and mayonnaise on toasted New Orleans French bread, served with red beans and rice, and that is this. Let's give it a shot. Oh, that's good. Smoky, beany, full of delicious rice. It's actually pretty delicious. I'm blushing a little bit. I can't believe it. Then we're moving on to this right here. This is the po' boy. Now, they said it's on a French roll. You mean a hot dog bun? What's this? What's going on here? So everyone knows what's amazing about New Orleans cuisine is there's so many different culinary influences, including the French. So just like you'll find the French-inspired banh mi in Vietnam, you'll find the French-inspired po' boy in New Orleans. This, mainly though, was inspired by the desire to save money. That beef in here looks a bit soupy. It has become a paste. It's been braised so long. Let's try just the beef. Yeah, very soft, almost gooey. Let's try a bite. I find the sandwich to be very okay. Very thinly sliced tomatoes that are a bit mealy. Dry bread, wilted lettuce, overly braised beef. It's become a meat gloop at this point. And then there's pickles in there too. I gotta say, this one does not hit the spot. Let's keep moving. From New Orleans, we have gone to the Northeast. This place is called the Arbor Galley, and it's all stuff that you would find basically in Maine. Look at the menu quickly. You can see they have clam chowder, corn chowder, and of course, my favorite, the lobster roll. Here's the thing, the lobster roll, it's only $17.49. If you were in actual Maine, it would be more than that. It would probably be $20 to $22. So what's the catch? Let's go find out. Hello, one lobster roll, please. Certain foods and beverages sold or served here can expose you to chemicals, including acrylamide in many fried or baked goods, cause cancer and birth defects. Yum. This is our lobster roll. Let's go sit down and try it out. All right, folks, course number 5 right here, the lobster roll, and it comes with a bag of chips, Kettle Brand potato chips, sea salt flavored. Not interested. This is what I'm focused on here. The roll itself does look pretty good. It's not just another hot dog bun, repurposed. This should be a proper toasty roll. It's buttered on the outside, very greasy. It's not like they have big lobster chunks. It's more of a lobster salad. I knew it was too good to be true. Because here's the thing, a good lobster roll is expensive for a reason, and that's because it probably has the meat of 1 to 1.5 lobsters inside of it, including big, thick claws. Let me show you what a lobster roll should look like. That. And let me show you how this one actually looks like. This. Let's try it out. It's okay. Not that much lobster, a ton of mayonnaise, a little bit of herbs, a little bit of lemon. The flavors are okay, but when you're eating a lobster roll, you just want piles and piles of lobster. I feel like they've mixed some other kind of seafood in with the lobster. It's watery, it has little minced pieces of celery in there for crunch. All in all, it's okay. It's not a lobster roll. This is a lobster salad sandwich. On to the next food. All right, folks, we have stumbled into the Star Wars themed section of Disney. This is a pretty cool restaurant that they have going on right here. They only serve one food though. It's called a Ronto wrap. This is potentially the Ronto. The Ronto is gentle and strong, and they are pack animals for Tatooine's Jawas. Turns out you can eat them too, at least here at Disney. They don't care. Let's go eat some Ronto. One Ronto pronto, please. Is that pretty good? All right, I thought you were gonna tell me to leave. Could I also have a Tatooine sunset, please? Boom, meal number 6? I've lost count. So this is our meal, the Ronto wrap. It smells of balsamic. Let's take a look at the construction. Right here, as a base, it looks like we have pita bread, then what looks like to be a load of coleslaw, and a Ronto wiener. I mean, sausage made from Ronto meat. It could be the wiener. I have no idea what a Ronto looks like down there. I've never looked. On the side, a drink, Tatooine Sunset. Tastes suspiciously like fruit punch. Onto the food. It's getting a little soft and soggy on the bottom. It looks honestly like something from another planet. Let's give it a shot. The wiener is wiening. The coleslaw is fresh and crispy. The extra meat is imperceptible, but that's nice too for protein. I gotta say, with each bite, it's growing on me. The pita bread on the outside, it's soft. It's gently caressing and embracing all the ingredients inside, holding them together like a flock of young birds being held under their mother's wing. I'm a little surprised by the price, but this overall pretty good. Satisfying. It's a new creation. It's a hot dog with coleslaw, but instead of in a hot dog bun, they put it in pita bread. But I'm enjoying all the theme energy around it. I feel like maybe I'm eating mystery meat from another planet. I feel like I'm in a sci-fi fantasy film. It's not just a food creation, it's a concept. Not only can you immerse yourselves in new worlds when you come to Disney, but you can put a piece of those worlds into your body. Just make sure you put it into your mouth, not anywhere else, you perverts. All right, let's keep moving. We have come to another Star Wars themed restaurant. This one's really fun. Here's why. On the menu, they have about 5 different foods. All of them have cool Star Wars names like Endorian fried chicken or Surabat Valley greens. But what I'm gonna get is fried chicken bao. That's it, it's just called fried chicken bao. No Star Wars words, no planets, no characters, just fried chicken plus a bao. Let's get some Asian food. All right, folks, our first taste of Asian food today, coming in at $14.99. Basically 15 bucks for 2 baos. That is a bit pricey, but let's take a look. They did not skimp on any of the ingredients. The bao looks steamed enough. We'll see soon when I pick it up. So far, the structural integrity of the bao, pretty good. I like how thin it is. A load of colorful coleslaw, some purple cabbage, and then the chicken. Let's give it a shot. This is like like the best thing today. Absolutely. It's so salty, but it's so full of flavor. The chicken itself is very good. That tastes like fried thigh meat. It has a nice crunchy bread coating on the outside. The coleslaw is refreshing and crunchy. A salty, savory glaze. It's kind of a sweet sauce mixed in. And then you have the bao holding it all together. That, my friends, is delicious. Usually, my adoration for the food goes down throughout the day because I'm just getting full. But now, I feel like I'm just getting started. This is like when you're about to get married and then you meet a new woman. Why is my wife squinting at me so hard? Is it right in here? This right here, a big winner. So from here we are almost certainly at or around $100, but I want to make sure definitively we end today by spending over $100 on Disney food. Can we do it? I think I've got one more food in me. Let's move.
In the back with the jack.
Boom, we moved on to our next food. It's a drink. It's called blue milk or green milk. Both of them, can I say, not organic, very unnatural. Do I do blue? Do I do green? Let me know downstairs in the comments below. Green. Could I have green milk?
Alrighty, you're all set.
Thank you. Wow. This is kind of more yellow than green, but I'll give them a pass. I just realized right now I should have gotten both flavors to see if they taste different, but this is greenish yellow milk. It doesn't look like milk. It looks a bit frozen. It's very cold. Let's give it a shot. Cheers. What the f is that? Interesting. It has ice crystals. It tastes like a slushie. I'm completely lost. I have no idea what's going on here. It's a little fruity, slightly sweet, kind of rich somehow. It almost tastes more like avocado smoothie than milk though. I just got word this is actually a coconut rice milk. It does not contain any actual milk, you know, like from a cow. Moving on. Boom, today I came to Disneyland here in California with the mission to spend over $100 on amusement park food. Did I achieve my goal? The answer may shock you. It's yes, it wasn't that hard. All in all, I spent more than $100 pretty easily. I gotta say, when it comes to food here in California, at this Disneyland in particular, not bad. Some items, did they disappoint? Absolutely. What was the most disappointing? Probably the lobster roll, which was not a lobster roll, it was a lobster salad sandwich. But what was the best one? The one Asian one. The fried chicken bao. Actually, I would eat that in my real actual life, not just when I'm doing cosplay as a YouTuber here at Disney. My second takeaway, this is the saddest castle of all the Disneys. At least out of 4 of them, I can tell you that. What remains to be done? Well, I have to go to Disney in Shanghai and Disney in Tokyo, and then I've completed all the Disneys. And then we're gonna put it into a mega Disney compilation. It's gonna be amazing. That is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. All right. Time to cosplay as somebody who didn't lose a bunch of money today. Let's head to the parking lot. Oh my God, we have to pay for parking too.